Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. One of the first things that some may want to look at, aside from this strange hat here, is some of the context of what we are about to share here. So let's start. And from Numbers 21, 27 through 30. Al kan yamru ham shalim bao chashbun tabna what kunan ir si chun ki ash Yatsamat Lahbamakrit Si Janaklah Armoab Bali Bamutarnan Awilak Moab Amdad Kamush Natan Banyu Politham Wamnat Bashbit Lamlak Amri Sichun Waniram Aban Hashbun Andibun Wanshim An Napach Asherad Niba. So, one thing that we will find is that some cults have become undone in one way or another. And then we turn to Judges 11:23 to 24. Watah Yahweh Al-Hi Yashral Chrish Ad Hamri Mani Yamu Yashrawata Tyr Shanu Halad Asher Yurishak Kamush Ali Gautu Tirash Wat Kulasher Hurish Yahweh Hinu Mabninu How to Nirash. So Chemosh is known again as something that the Amorites worshipped. And the question is, with these other things, what do the worshippers actually acquire as a result of this? And let's see what comes next. We have Jeremiah 48, 45 to 46. And Batsel Chashbun Amdu Makachnasim Kiashyat Samachambun Wal Habamakin Situn Watakal Pat Muab Wakdakan Bani Shaun Awilak Muababan Amkamush Kilak Chubanik Bashbi Wamnan Yak Bashbiah. And remember that Chemosh, as is going to come up in the drama to follow, is sort of like the demon son, and Nergal is sort of the black sun. And here we have how people of Heshbon and Moab, their mistakes had certain results, but they were seeking shelter in Chemosh. And go forward a little bit. We have another verse, 2 Kings 23. "13. Wadhamud Asher Alpani Jerusalem Asher Mimin Laher Hamshachet Asher Bana Shalma Malek Yashral Lasher Tert Shakat Sinim Walkamush Shakat Muab Walmalkam Tuwabat Bani Amun Thamahamalk. We see an association with Ashtaroth. We have an association with Ammon, and we have the slander against Solomon. But some things happened during Solomon's reign, and 2 Kings 17:30 to 39, I guess it is. One Sheba Kolashuat Shabud Banud, one Shikut Ashuat Nergal, one Shichamad Ashuat Ashima. Wahawimashunam chaz wat tertak wasapuim shurpimat bani hamkash ladramlak wan malak al Alhisa Prinsa Puin Wihurimat Yahweh Yashula Hamaktutam Kahni Bamudwi Yuashim Laham Bambit Hamud Ad Yahweh Yurim Wat Al-Hi Hu Amdim Kum Shapath Hangwim Asher Hanglu Atam Manhium Hazaham Kum Shapthim Harashnim Ainam Yurim Ad Yahweh Wainam Ashim Kachkatam Wakmash Patham Waktura Wakmatswa Asher Tu Yahweh Ad Bani Yakum Asher Chum Shamu Yashrau Ikrat Yahweh Atam Berid Witsum Lamur la tira walhim matrim la tashtaju laham wallatam badum wallatas baju laham kiyam at Yahweh asher hala at kamarts Matsrim baca bakat gadol wanzerwa naduya atu tirawalu tastaju walu tasbaji wat hachkim wat Hamshapthim Wah Dura Wahmatswah Asher Katam Lakam Tashmurun Lashut Kali Himim walari rawal himachrim wahburit asher kurtiyat kamla tachkachu walati rawal himachrim kiyamat Yahweh al hikam tirau Wayatsirat Kamid Kalibikam. Now I missed what was just typed. I think if somebody types something again, I may be able to see it. But we have the appearance. Obviously, Yahweh is continually going to war or at odds with the people of Egypt and other places. And we have the appearance, I mean, as far as what I'm sharing tonight, of Nergal. And Nergal, as referred to as different names, but it's sort of the closer to the Dante's sort of idea of Satan than otherwise, because King of Hell and all that. But we have people that, you know, we have the true meaning of Goyim or Gawim is it's not something that has to do with, oh, they're another nation. No, they've turned their back on Yahweh. Well, I picked it because it's orange, but the clog is undone, right? And for me, orange is the color of Samhain, and this is the first night of Samhain. Then the color will be black, Then the color will be purple, then green, yellow, white, red, and blue. Well, I guess browns and stuff too. And we had people offering sacrifices to Nergal, uh, the Great Fire, basically, and other meanings attached to that. We have 2 Kings 3:13 that I have not shared, but let me see. Oh, 3:13 to 3:27. R3:27. We Ad banu ham kurasher yimlak touched you hu al hechma we he gets up gadol al yashrawi sao mal yui shambularts. And Malak Taus, Shaitan, as he's called in Avestan, the casting out, one cast out from a place. And there's more that can be said about that. We have this king of Edom that said, "Oh, my firstborn son, my only begotten, let him be sacrificed." And so there's some. And 3:13, that's what I'm supposed to share next. And then it looks like, then I'll go on to another book that refers to that. We Yammer al Yashal al Malik Yashra Mahli Wulak Luk al Nam Yayamik Wal Nam Yayamak We Yammer Lu Malik Yashra al Kikra Yahweh Shlat Shut Hamlakim halalatat autambid muab. And we find that people are politically divided, and that's an obvious thing. Because remember, sort of the gateway across the sky for Chemosh, and the reference to the underworld and all that for the Nergal. And I'll say more when it comes to the drama because I really want to bring this out. 7. Okay, verse 7 of Judges 11. We yap touchless kanungalad halatam shanatam auti wat pershuni mambidabi wamdwa batamaliata kasher florlakam. And what will we do when we face rejection, when we're driven out? That is certainly a theme that is going to come up a little bit now, isn't it? And let's look into a little more here. And as much as anything, let's look into some Revelations. That's a good place to start. And Revelations 4:5. Kayak tu thronu ak Poruante astrape que bronte que phone que eptalampades poros que amene enopion tu thronu kai sinta epta pneumata tu theou. And remember how there's multiple Holy Spirits and there's multiple lamps before the throne, the 7 spirits before the throne, and we'll be responding to a different set of 7, 2 times 7. And Hebrews 12:29. Kegarotheos hamon purkatanalis con. And who better to worship when referring to the underworld and hell and all that? I should sit up straight, I'm sorry for that. Than a god over fire. Remember the Tunguska explosion in 1908. The religion changed of these people. No, this is Greek. 1 Corinthians 3:13. Ekas tuto ergon phaneron gen hasete hagar hamera dahlosai atean puria pakalaptate keakastu toengon apoyan estinto purdakimasai. And another thing that becomes apparent is that fire makes things known, and the deeds that are supposed to occur will occur when the time comes for them. And Acts 2:3-19 will be the next passage that I will share something. Oh, Acts 23:19. Okay, so it's a shorter reference here. Epilabomenos de tas kairos autuo kiliarchos keanachorchasats caridian epanthaneto te estino echais apangailemoi. And in the story that we're going to respond to is the case of one who he takes charge, he overthrows one individual, and then, he takes the head. And the other individual says, I'm going to join your side. But it's different. It's not just, I'm going to be killed. There's an implication that it's more than that. That it's seen that it's on the right side. And there are things to learn as part of that. And Luke 13:16. Tau tandeth the gatera abam ambram usan hanen hasen asatanas edu dekake octo epta uk edai Luthania potu desmutu ta hameratu sambatu. And there's different ways to think of family. And the spiritual lineage is the most important. And yes, there is demonic influence that can play a role when it comes to disease. And last but not least is that pertaining to the scripture of this age. And you are well welcome to comment or question about what is to come and what I'm sharing here. Innaladina manuwaladina haduwana sarawasabeina manamana belai walyamila kere wa mila salehan falamhum ajruhum darabin wala khawfun alayhim wala hum yahzanun. And it doesn't matter so much what our labels are. As far as our beliefs and our practices are right, we have nothing to fear on the day of judgment. And sometimes that means people following remnants of stuff long ago. And 120. Walantarndan kaya hudu walanasara hatata tabe amelatahum kulina udalai wahuda wala indabata wahum badalali jaka menalim Malaka menalagi mewali wala nasir. And some of it's from people that follow some of the remnants, some of it's otherwise, but we must pay attention to the simple fact that, hey, people are going to not be pleased with us for following our own path if they're of a different path, and they're going to try to get us to, but follow your conscience. And 104. Wadakila lahum dalaw ilaman zalalahu ala rasule qalu hasbuna ma wajadna alayhi abana walau kana ba'uhum la ya'lamuna shiyam wa la yatadun. And there's nothing wrong with ancestral ways, but let's not do things or believe things just because they are of our ancestors. 22:17. Innaladina manu waladina hadu sabeina wanasara wamajusa waladina ashraku innala yafsilu bainahum yawmal qiyamati innala ala kulli shay'in shahid. I think there was something that appeared on the screen, but I missed that. If someone types again, I think it goes a few back. But one of the things is that it's not for us to make the judgment. Yes, we judge based on what we have, but saying that one group or another is damned or something like that, they, you know, the Zoroastrians and the Jews and the Christians and the people who follow something before, they, leave it up to God to ultimately judge them. 52:21. Waladina manua tabadhum duriyatum beimanin alhaqna benduriyatahum wamalanahum minnamalem minshin gurum re bimakasabarahin. Nothing's going to be taken away from us. Don't worry about that. Whatever good belief, whatever good practice we have. And the theme of this day does refer to, as much as deeds aren't lost, as much as belief isn't lost, definitely a theme of today is, preparing for that loss. 57. $16. Alam yana laladina manuantaksha qulubuhum lidhikrillahi wa manazala minal haqq wa la yakunu kaladina utul kitaba min qablu fatala alayhim amadu faqasat qulubuhum wa kathirun minhum fasiqun. And if it's something we're supposed to learn, if it's something we're supposed to feel, the time is right for it. And one of the typical things with people is that they'll have guidance and their hearts will be hardened to it, either by making up their own thing or going against it and wanting to do something instead. But, they have the opportunity. Our work in life is something we're supposed to be ready for. And among what is here is what's going to transform: yellow, orange, red, violet, purple, blue, the symbols of Chemosh, Nergal, the cat in the middle, just like the Halloween tarot with the cat, that's really us, but we're working out something and it's going to take out of the hell and all that. And I'm going to say more of this when I get to it, but it's the 29th of the second month of 1440, and we have to prepare for such things as war and death. But war and death for their own purposes, not so much.